Welcome to Hot Jobs with Hire Military. Thank you all for joining us today. We'd love to know what branches of service we have representing everyone in the audience. So please share in the comments what branch of service you are in or you served in and where you're tuning in from. Help us to get to know you a little better. So I'm sure you see some familiar faces here on our broadcast today, but if not, we'll take a second to go ahead and introduce ourselves, and I will start. I am Kate Wood. I'm one of the recruiters here at Hire Military, and I have the privilege of being your host today. Lucy.
I'm another one of your recruiters at Hire Military, and I can tell you, I wish I was the host today because we have so many roles I need to tell you about that I'm struggling to try and remember everything right now.
Great. And Mike, everyone knows Mike, but let us know who you are and how you fit into this puzzle.
I mean, number one, I just saw Go Army beat Navy, right? Because I saw everybody in the beginning was saying Army, and obviously there's a lot more Army. And then I see Air Force, and Air Force just beat Navy.
They did.
So, not that I'm a hater or anything, but welcome everybody. So Mike Quinn, I'm the CEO of Hire Military and Genova LLC, and I'm so excited to share all the roles that we have. And really start to help, change lives with these opportunities.
Absolutely. And I think that a lot of these roles, all of them actually could be life-changing for a lot of our transitioning service members, veterans, and military spouses. So we are really excited to share them with you. We are recruiting for a lot of great opportunities on behalf of our strategic partners, and we're going to share those with you today. But before we dive in, I just want to let everyone know that there will be a link in the description to our careers page where you can find full position descriptions and the links to apply for all of the roles that we're mentioning. Also, as we share roles, if you are interested or you know someone else that might be interested, please comment in the chats with the title, the specific title of the role that you are interested in, and we will reach out to you directly following this broadcast. Great. All right. That's enough of hearing me talk. Let's get into these roles. So Lucy, I'd love to start with you about several roles that you're going to tell us about.
Yes. So the most exciting one that I've got to start this call today is, most of our network knows that we've been recruiting for one of the big four over the last couple of weeks because we have been posting that and advertising it, promoting it everywhere. We have taken some more positions from them this week because they're really happy with what we're doing. And these roles are more specific. So whereas the other ones were consulting, sort of general consulting, these are cybersecurity positions. Again, consultant positions with one of the big four. So that's EY, Deloitte, KPMG, or PwC. So one of those brands. And really what they're looking for is extensive cybersecurity experience, either within the military or a federal department or a state department. Absolutely need a bachelor's degree and approximately 3 to 5 years worth of related work experience. I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs of it now because we'd probably be here for the whole of the chat, but there is an extensive list of qualifications that they're looking for. So take a look on our careers page. And if you think that that sings to you, definitely get in touch because these are really exciting roles.
Wonderful. And this role is remote, Lucy?
Yep, it's completely remote. Now, there will be an element of travel. They say about 30%, but generally in the main, it's working from home.
Wow. Amazing. We love to hear that here. Wonderful. Great. Let's hear about your next role, the communications research analyst role.
Yeah, so we've been working with this company now for about 6 months, and they have a new position that they placed with us this week. It's definitely a slightly different one. It is absolutely a research analysis position, and it definitely requires a solid 5 to 8 years worth of experience. So if that's you and you've led research and reporting policy focus groups and delivering and executing thought analysis before, and especially if you've had experience of preparing congressional reports or exec summaries, this is definitely a really exciting role for you. They are another consultancy, and the end client that this position would be working with is the Department of Defense Office of Financial Readiness. So another great one to sink your teeth into. Definitely a career type position.
Great. Wow. 2 amazing roles to start off with. That is definitely great news. Wonderful. Thank you, Lucy. And again, if anyone was interested in the cybersecurity consulting role or the communications research analyst role, please put that specific title in your comment. Or if you know someone that's interested, please tag them with that specific title And I will probably be reaching out to you directly right after this call with more information or how we can answer any questions for you. Great. Mike, I'd love to hear about an exciting new partnership that we have. And you're going to share more details on those roles.
Yeah, so everybody knows I'm high energy, but I could not be more excited about these roles. So let me break it down for you. We've got a fantastic partner that provides power to all of these outdoor events. And I mean, you know where the world is right now. Everything big is outdoors. So we're talking about college football, ESPN college football all over the country. We're talking NFL. We're talking about Garth Brooks concerts, Lollapalooza, you name it. They said Guns N' Roses, Bruce Springsteen, even the Rolling Stones, all these incredible concerts all over the country. And what they do is they're bringing event technicians in. They're training them how to provide these power solutions that run everything. They send you basically TDY to these events. So you travel, you get per diem, travel, transportation, hotel covered for. You get paid, it's a 40-hour work week minimum. They guarantee you that, but you get paid for every hour you're traveling, every hour you're on this site, including when you're supporting the event or watching the concert in case something goes wrong. And I couldn't be more excited. And they're looking for people that are willing to put in the work, are willing to go support these missions and kind of like pack everything up, bring it there, set it up, be there to maintain it, and bring it all home. And they've got locations right now where the home bases are, which are Dallas, Texas. They got 3 locations in California. They've got Florida. They've got New Jersey, up northern New Jersey, and they've got Memphis. But honestly, that's not going to be a showstopper if you're not near there. They'll work with people to if you're the right fit to move them. I mean, I could not be more excited. They've said they had technicians that are, out supporting these events, doing things they love, making 6 figures because they're just out there doing it. So if you're interested, they would love transitioning service members, veterans, even some military spouses if you're willing to do the travel. But can't talk about in today's world a better way to learn a trade, to get some experience, to make great money, and to do something you truly love. I mean, they were explaining this to me, and I'm like, how do I sign up? Like they supported the Super Bowl. I'm like, can I just sign up for specific events? So, hey guys, could not be more excited about this role. Again, what's important is they didn't say college degree. They didn't see any, if you want to come do this, if you're willing to travel, if you're willing to put in the work, be a team player, and there's a lot of growth within this company in different levels as you gain experience. I mean, this is the company for you. So I guess Lucy and Kate will let you know how to apply, but just say event technician in the comments. Don't send me a note on LinkedIn. I'll lose it. But let's be honest. But yeah, sorry. This was the most exciting job I've heard. And they said maybe 50 more people they want to hire before the end of the year. So
multiple roles.
Yes. You and your buddies can all sign up and go watch college football or set up and watch, the Rolling Stones, although most of you won't understand that. The Rolling Stones practice for a week, so yeah, go ahead, take it away. I can't.
It's a great. He could talk all day about this. Mike is so excited, and we really all are, and for multiple reasons, like Mike mentioned. But one of them being that this is a lot of people ask for these entry level type of roles, and this is it. But it's not entry level with no growth. There's a lot of growth potential in this company, and even starting out, there's opportunity to make a really good end of year salary just based off of the work that you'll be doing. So this is a really exciting role.
I got to get back in too. And while you're there, so my uncle owns a catering company that supports Live Nation in Philadelphia. So I know what kind of food spreads you're on. So when you're supporting the events, you're eating that top shelf catered stuff. And my mom supported them as met Beyonce at these events and stuff. Anyway, I can't, Lucy's laughing at me, but this is like a dream job for, hard work, but so much fun and you automatically progress. You start off and if you have power generation experience, you could start at a little bit higher level. But you start off and then after a few months, you just start moving up the levels based on the events you attend. and your performance. And you could be a lead technician or a project manager making fantastic money in no time. So
absolutely. And these roles, like Mike mentioned, the benefits are wonderful as well. They have full benefits packages for these technicians, including PTO and medical and health benefits, all, typical benefits that a company offers, as well as traveling to these events, getting the catering, things like that, seeing the shows live. All of that are added benefits to this role. So again, if you're interested, tag event technician in the comments and we'll reach out to you directly on next steps for applying or to see the full position description. Great. So Lucy, we're going to kick it back to you for several fully remote roles that you have. I'd love to hear more about them.
Well, first of all, how do I follow that? Like with Mike's super excitement with the last client, but just to follow up on what he said, we are incredibly excited about working with them because it is just something really new and novel. But I'm going to go back to the IT world because we do have lots of IT candidates that are coming through our doors. We've talked about this position before. It's a full stack development role. We have placed one candidate with them now, and they've come back and they've asked for some more, which, is fantastic. It's definitely a modern stack that they're looking for because their product is, what's their product, Kate? It's a tracker for managing sleep and sleep disorders. So specifically, they're looking for transitioning service members or veterans because that is the demographic that they are serving with regard to their product, which is incredibly exciting. They want people from our world to come in and work on the product that will be for future people coming up through the transitioning world. It's a great organization to work for in terms of benefits, exactly like you said before with the last one, full benefits. And take a look at the job description online because it definitely is a very modern stack, and it's one of which I can't necessarily reel off the top of my head at any given moment. Sorry, sound of freedom overhead. We're on an Air Force base here, the jets are going, so if you hear those, that's what that is. We also have a web developer position with another organization. That, again, is working for an end client that is actually the Department of Veterans Affairs. You sense a theme running through a lot of our clients here. There definitely is, an underarching, overpinning theme that the clients that we work with, the people that we are placing you with, support our world and are part of our world. And essentially, that is your traditional web development role. Computer programming, database integration, supporting data collection, and really responsible for supporting multiple websites and SharePoint pages that are in support of the office's goals. Now, one that I'm going to get as excited as Mike about now is the final one that I have for the day. And all of these are remote, by the way. We really do our best to find remote roles for you in our military population. But this one is primarily for the spouses out there because it is with a company that we work with, prior active duty owned. And when he creates his new positions, he does it with his wife and what she would have been able to do when she was following him around the world in mind. So these are fully flex. This role specifically is part-time, and we are recruiting an exec assistant, remote. Their HQ is in Maryland, but there's not really, there isn't any travel there. And they really want somebody to keep the office and the C-suite there on target. So it's lots of organization, maintaining contact lists, researching and creating presentations, generating reports, and producing correspondence. And it just really is a lovely position for somebody who wants to work, wants a career type role, wants to be remote, but equally needs the flex in their lives because we've all got priorities in terms of our family and in terms of the military. So that's one that I definitely want you to tell your friends about, tag a friend about, tag your spouse, because we really want to get this word out to the majority of our population.
Yes, this company, we've actually recently placed a candidate with them in a different role. It was another role that was created specifically for military spouses, and the founder in this company are really excited about just bringing great opportunities to our military community, opportunities that can really launch a meaningful career. So this is another exciting role that really fits in well with that. And again, this is the executive assistant. And like Lucy mentioned, if you're interested in the full stack developer, the web developer role, the executive assistant role, please tag that specific title in your comment And if it's someone else that you know that's interested, tag them with that specific title. It just allows us a way to easily reach out directly to them with specific information on the role that they're interested in or the one you're interested in. So great, let's continue. We have one more great opportunity that Mike's going to share in a position that we have with the Army's new H2F initiative. So Mike, I'd love to hear more.
So Lucy gets the price of freedom and I get the price of having a bathroom upstairs. So I'm actually getting construction done upstairs to fix a leak. So if you hear the drill, that's my upstairs, or people going back and forth. So let me just also say, Lucy said it's hard to follow me. I'm just masking not having such a cool accent with excitement. So it's hard to follow Lucy. And hey, everybody, that executive assistant role, I know personally, the CEO, there are a lot of companies, we remind them that, hey, military spouses, 35% unemployment, it's a challenge. We'd love for you to include them. We didn't have to remind them. Like that CEO specifically said, I want to give back to the community. So I encourage you to also remember that your service members have spouses that are looking for work. So it doesn't hurt to share the word on this opportunity for them, because whoever it is going to absolutely love working for them. So sorry for that curveball right there. So I'm going to talk about strength and conditioning coaches. Again, I get something I'm excited about, health and holistic fitness. So look, retired as a sergeant major. I did my CSM time in Camp Zama, Japan. And I loved PT. And I wanted so much to just jump in and get involved with my soldiers on PT. But whenever the sergeant major showed up, I never quite got exactly what PT was. And, you know, I just got in the way more than anything, or became a dog and pony show or anything else like that. So you're in there, but you're not, right? But man, I wanted to focus on PT and help prevent injuries and really drive fitness for my organizations. So now this is what's exciting. What the Army's done is created this health and holistic fitness program to help organizations get left of the boom of injury. So they can help teach people to be healthy, to exercise appropriately, to run exercises appropriately, using strength and conditioning best practices at the brigade level, right? So you've got people that have a 40-hour a week, full-time job, assigned to brigades, that choose training from the brigade level down to the squad level that they're going to go out there and participate in. They're going to review, they're going to watch, they're going to have feedback, they're going to prep. I mean, you just get to go in and do something you truly love and get paid great for it. So I'm super excited about these roles. They do need to be certified right now. Certified strength and conditioning specialist or strength and conditioning coach certified. And you could find them on the job site, the specific certifications. But we're particularly looking for roles in Fort Bliss, Fort Drum, and Fort Wainwright. So, but if you see that we have partners that are looking for jobs elsewhere that we can connect you to. If you're near a ForceCom unit that's participating in this program, we could send you the direction. But look, if you've got one of those certifications and you're excited about fitness and working directly with soldiers to really like inspire them and keep them healthy, I mean, my God. If someone had been doing this for me 10 years ago and they would have stopped me from doing this to warm up for like minutes, right? I probably wouldn't be as hurt as I am now. So, I mean, let's be honest, the neck rotation, ridiculous. Let's talk about how real world, how we can get people healthy, how we can exercise, how the answer isn't just to do push-ups to fail every day. And not building recovery. The answer isn't just to march 20 miles a day with a 100-pound rock. You've got to build in recovery. You got to build in break practices. You got to stretch. You got to, do everything that keeps us, really combat fit and combat ready, and improves our availability for deployments for when they're necessary. So super excited about this program. If you're interested and you've got those certifications, you can go to the website and apply. Look, if you don't have those certifications, you're interested, go get the certifications. They're not that tough. This is only going to expand over the next few years. We're going to have a lot more roles available, and so will our partners, and we're happy to help bring the right people in to continue to serve our community.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm excited about your excitement. And if you want more information about the strength and conditioning coach roles specifically, we did a LinkedIn Live last week with Gap Solutions, who is helping with the H2F initiative. And that LinkedIn Live gave a lot of more intricate details on the program, what they're really looking for in the coaches, and really on the future of the program. I mean, what a coach can expect working in that position. So if you're interested, go check out that live. It's on our HM LinkedIn page, and you can find out more about that role, or reach out to Lucy and I, and we'd love to connect and answer any questions as well. So with that, just one final caveat. Again, if anyone is interested in any of these roles, tag yourself or tag someone you know in the comments with a specific title of the role that we shared, and we will reach out to you directly and give you more information on that role and help guide you along on the steps to apply. And again, the link to our careers page is in the description. And again, connect with myself, connect with Mike, connect with Lucy on LinkedIn, and DM us with any questions. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next week for another Hot Jobs with Hire Military.